Good morning. We find ourselves in the first week of the month of June and at the midpoint of the 9th week in Ordinary Time. And just to let everyone know, this will be the last Faith Matters until after Labor Day holiday in September. And so what I thought I would do is just bring to your attention, and perhaps you've already seen it on our website or heard that I have written and published, dated Pentecost Sunday, a new pastoral letter. And the title of it is quoting St. Paul, "Live a life worthy of the calling you have received." And it's all based on, as I say in the very beginning, in the first part of the pastoral letter, we all receive the same vocation at the moment we have been baptized. And it is our lifelong vocation to be holy, to live a life and increase in a life of virtue and goodness. And then at a point, God gives to each of us a specific vocation that helps us live and increase that first vocation to holiness. And it's in this vocation, the Church teaches us, this is where we are, with God's grace, of course, with His divine helps, through the sacraments, the devotions of the Church, where we not just increase in holiness in our earthly lives, but our lives become a real preparation for that passage through death to eternity, and we all hope and pray, union with Almighty God in heaven. And along and through this pastoral letter, I cover the various elements that pertain to all of us as Catholics, and then specifically that pertain to you as perhaps a married Catholic man or woman, or a single man or woman, a religious man or woman, and an ordained deacon, priest, and bishop, and what that requires of each of us. But throughout the pastoral letter, you'll see that there is something repeated, that for us to pursue that vocation to be holy, to become saints, there are a few things we all must do, and that is we must continue to learn more and more, educate ourselves about what we believe, and then help us to understand better not only what we believe, but why we believe what we believe as Catholics, and then how and why we put what we believe into practice in daily life. In other words, for you and for me, who are baptized Catholics, there isn't a point in our lives where we should be saying, well, I know all I need to know about being a Catholic. I've done all that I can do as far as being a Catholic. And most assuredly, none of us should ever think that at certain points in our lives as Catholics, we can, in a sense, take a vacation from our vocation to holiness and our specific vocations which God has given us as spouses or as religious or as ordained ministers of the Church. That's our life as Catholics. And we do have an obligation to not just protect that Catholic life, but we have an equal obligation to increase and strengthen our Catholic life, certainly through personal prayer, receiving the sacraments, but also in increasing our knowledge of our faith and of the Church to which we all belong, and then to live a life, as the title says, worthy of the calling we have all received. And so I urge you, if you have not yet found it and read it, take your time, but go to our website and read the pastoral letter and think about what's being said there, and then use what's there to increase your knowledge of our Catholic faith and our church, to increase the holiness of your daily life, and certainly help others do the same. And so I wish all of you a wonderful summer. Do not forget that because it's summertime, again, we don't take a vacation from our vocations as Catholics, and so be faithful to Sunday Mass and Holy Day Mass, and continue wherever you may be to pray daily. Pray for yourselves, for your loved ones, pray for your priests, and pray for our church.